Scrimlore, I don't know how many times I need to say it. Get out of my home. The front door is right there.
Let me get at the balls, please. Just one more time. One more good lick.
No, Scrimlore, you've licked them enough. It's been 3 weeks now.
It's never
You're not a
enough.
dog, Scrimlore. Get out of here.
Like, you've done nothing but sit on my couch and eat my food that you don't even need to survive and proposition me. Like I have needs emotionally, and you're not meeting them, Scrimlore. Leave.
No, you wanted a horny ghost, you got one.
I thought you'd be horny for my heart as well, and you're not.
Fuck that.
This Scrimlord, leave. I will call the Ghostbusters.
Tell Caleb I'm coming then.
Okay, I will.
Welcome to Junk House.
It's a psychobilly freak out.
Can we license the Ghostbuster theme for this episode specifically? How much money do you think it would take to get Ray Parker Jr.'s estate to let us?
Money we don't have.
Yeah.
That's fair. It would have been so nice, to have like How could we make a song that's close enough to the Ghostbusters theme?
Could we just write a parody that's Nutbusters?
Yeah.
Spirit Hunters.
We could rip from the McElroy Brothers TV show, My Brother, and Me, and do Ghoul Smashers.
Ghoul Smashers is good. I like Spirit, though, for some reason. Spirit Destroyers.
It has to start with an S. I like the spirits.
Soul Grabbers.
Okay, well let me throw this one out there. Ghoul Getters.
Oh, okay.
The Ghoul Getters.
Go get them, Ghoul Getters.
Who you gonna get? Ghoul Getters.
I
like that.
If you can throw a little ditty together, that's like clearly inspired by, but not close enough to infringe upon any kind of
No. Parody law is real. Okay? Listen, all we have to do is change the words and it's legal.
Then the Ghoul Getters shall ride.
I will figure out how to do this.
But this is gonna be our part of Cordell's spooky month. October Cordell month. So you have time, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, you got plenty of time.
The seedlings of the idea.
And here's what I'm saying. The joke here works either way, because if you can make a Ghoul Getters theme this week, then we slap it in for the theme. If you can't, then it's funnier because we spent all this time talking about using that for the theme and it doesn't exist. And then they'll forget about it. Oktoberfest rolls around and it's there. Like, there's no losing here.
Yeah.
But this has kind of sowed the seeds for a potentially spooky episode.
I mean,
yeah,
Christ is a zombie.
I actually saw a meme
Easter.
about how he's a lich, not a zombie.
Oh.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, speak to this. Happy Easter,
okay,
everybody.
let me pull it up. You two chat gently and politely amongst yourselves.
Yeah, so
talking about liches, I went and saw the D&D movie this past weekend. Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves.
No spoilers, please.
Spoilers.
I will not spoil anything. I will say that there's a new trend when you go see a movie in theaters that I think is very funny, where it's the actors on screen for what feels like 30 minutes telling you how you're the hero for coming to watch their movie the way movies should be watched.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Which in my case was in a pretty bad theater with a couple friends. And we went and saw it, and the seats were not comfortable. And my tummy was hurting because we all got Waffle House beforehand.
But why did it hurt?
because I got a bacon Texas cheesesteak from Waffle House,
fair.
which was very good.
Yeah.
But it did make my tummy hurt.
Would
From
you
Waffle House?
like to hear the information that Jesus was a lich?
Yes. Yes.
This meme says, "This Easter, remember, Jesus was not a zombie. He was not mindless, nor did he consume anyone. Nor was he a ghoul or a wight. Although his soul and intellect were intact, he was not a rotting corpse. He was not a vampire. While he transubstantiated wine into blood, he never drank it from a person." I think a Catholic added that one. Jesus was not a ghost or a wraith. He was corporeal and still had his wounds. It is clear. Jesus was a lich. A lich is created when a powerful magician or king striving for eternal life uses spells or rituals to bind his soul to his animated corpse and thereby achieves immortality. Liches are depicted as being clearly cadaverous, their bodies still bearing the wounds they received before their death. Liches often have the power of necromancy, which allow them to bring the dead back to life.
Oh my God. And the ritual was him getting crucified. Some of the after effects could have been all of the natural phenomena that happened after he died. Jesus Christ is a motherfucking lich. What?
Do you guys want to know?
That does seem to be the evidence.
You guys want to know a fun fact that I also Googled because Cordell said the word transubstantiate, and that made me think of this.
Yeah.
So there is a thing I love called the Google Books Ngram Viewer, which tracks how much a word is used over time and shows you on a graph. So I wanted to know about transubstantiation and how often that word was used. And very popular from 1820 to 1860, then started to take a dive. Then there is a small 2-week period where it peaks because of midnight mass is the best I can tell.
What year was it?
Like 2020, 2021. It's kind of hard to tell the exact years.
Because midnight mass
it's
was
like somewhere around 2019 to 2022, like that.
Okay, because it could be midnight mass, maybe.
Probably. Great show.
So,
Great show.
Excellent show. Probably going to rewatch it pretty soon. Emily and I were both thinking about it. So here's a question that actually came up 2 weeks ago, and I figure I can pose it to you, friends.
Okay.
If you are vegan or vegetarian,
okay,
and a Catholic, how does communion work? Like, how does the Eucharist work for you if it turns into the body and blood once entering your body?
Hi, my name is Caleb Burley, and I have studied this extensively because I used to work at a vegan restaurant, which got me curious about a lot of the ins and outs of veganism.
Yeah.
So what it is with veganism is it's not like you don't eat animal products just because they're an animal or whatever. It is because you're worried about actual consent. Like they're like, you don't know whether that animal wanted to continue to live its life or it was like killed prematurely. It's kind of like that idea. So from what I understand, it is a command from Christ to partake,
to eat his body,
to eat the body and drink the blood. So therefore, he is giving explicit consent to do so.
Ooh, okay.
And now the vegans may.
And now the vegans may.
Well, I've heard some takes on veganism where they do it because they are concerned with the like treatment of the animals before their like byproducts or bodies are consumed. Like they don't want to eat abused animals. Like they want good conditions for them.
Right.
In which case they definitely shouldn't take the Eucharist.
That's because he was
big time abused.
Big time abused, kind of a victim of state violence.
Yeah. But what about a vegetarian? Like,
I think it's fine.
Yeah, I mean that's meat in your body now, I guess.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's-
I will have a report back probably
Cool.
by next week because I have a friend who is very Catholic, so I will text them. But it takes a while for them to reply, so it probably will not be within the episode period.
That's fair. And what I love about these questions is this doesn't matter. It's super silly. Like, you're a Catholic and a vegan, you're gonna take Eucharist anyway. Even if, like, you're one of the, like, cruelty ones, because that's your religious observance. Like, I just
Exactly.
like technical questions.
What do you think about the theory that like going the extra mile, turning the other cheek was actually in protest to Roman law? Have you
I
heard
think
about
it's
that?
probably got some yeah, for if you're remembering it right, it's the one where like Roman soldiers could compel you to walk a mile with them.
Yeah, but not an extra one.
And
Like,
so
it was
you
against the
going the
law.
extra, yeah, you going the extra one was like kind of malicious compliance almost.
Yeah. And the same thing with
And,
turn the
like-
other cheek. They were allowed to like strike you once, but it was like against Roman law to strike
Mhm.
twice.
Yeah, I mean, I think it works both ways. Like, if it's
Both
some kind of like stick it to the man with peaceful acts of like compliance,
Yeah.
it works. But if it's also just like, hey, don't hit back, like, I think you just get a lot of power in a situation where you choose to like not react that way. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll have to look it up more because I've
Yeah.
only seen a little bit about it. But we've been talking about biblical stuff this entire
Yeah.
episode so far, so wanted to bring it up.
Yeah, I love the part of the Bible where Scrimlor, the horny ghost,
I know, yeah.
shows up in the desert while Jesus is fasting.
Scrimlor is
How's he
actually the
doing?
Holy Ghost.
How's he doing, Cordell?
I mean, he's been sitting outside my apartment. Like he said, hey, tell Caleb I'm coming. He's been sitting outside my apartment with a boombox for like the entire time. Right now he's playing Careless Whisper.
Okay, yeah, that track. So he's coming back here.
He said that. Yeah, I don't know. He's gonna be out there with Careless Whisper for a while.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
But does that mean Scrimlor's like back on the list?
I think that puts Scrimlor back on the because that puts me back up to 5 ghosts. So
Okay. Wow.
so
Yeah, I feel sorry for whatever soul's gonna get Scrimlor.
yeah. So
Yeah.
if there's another email, they're probably getting a ghost. Maybe Scrimlor. Who
Probably
knows?
getting a ghost. Okay. Well, this week I actually had a little bit of extra time, so I made some transition music. So it just, this transition won't be as,
Yeah.
Good
That's
for
nice.
good for the transition.
Yeah, good for the transition. If it fits, it ships. If I fit, I sit. If it fits, it ships. For a low flat rate.
If it fits, it ships. If I fit, I sit.
What?
If it fits, it ships. For a low flat rate.
For a second, I thought I could hear Miranda's voice in there, and I was
That
like,
was
"Did you?"
Olivia.
It was Olivia. Okay, I was like, "There's no way. What is happening? What are the lyrics to that? Just read them out to me."
If it fits, it ships. If I fit, I sit. If it fits, it ships. for a low, flat rate.
Beautiful.
Now, this actually brings up an idea that I had because a little bit behind the scenes, Cordell Sammi messaged me yesterday and said, "Can you sing a bass part for this?" And I said, "Yeah, sure." And so that's I kind of knew what was coming, but I had not heard all of it, so that was very fun. I think there are a lot of businesses out there that could use the junk house touch, if you will,
Yeah.
to make their slogans, their jingles better. Because a lot of them, their slogans and jingles suck shit, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
So
Amen.
I was just thinking we could take some slogans and kind of together punch them up, if you will.
Okay. Punch him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like here, when you say the junk house touch, are you talking about our special brand of vulgarity? Are you talking about like what do you think the touch is?
So I think our touch is that we are
Goofy.
goofy. And you
Unwell?
know what? Unwell a little bit. And I think the main thing I want to bring up about it is that we make something that you can remember.
You're gonna be singing "If It Fits It" Chips for years to come.
It has been looping in my head since.
So I have a list of well-known company slogans, and I think we can punch them up.
Okay.
Okay. So the first one I want us to work on, and this is again as a team. So we're all together on this. This is not some kind
We're
of
friends here.
game show. We're friends here. No enemies, only
I'm
friends.
gonna win.
The first one I want to do, just do it, which is of course Nike's slogan. I think that sucks shit.
It's like
Yeah.
do what? Do what?
Do
what? What the
it.
fuck does it have to do with shoes? I
Like,
want to like if somebody
yeah.
was like, just do it.
Just do it.
What does that mean? What does that
Nike-
even
What you
mean,
want me
Nike?
to
Now Nike has branched a little bit beyond shoes. They're now just kind of athletic wear, bags,
Yeah,
things.
that's fair. That's fair. So here is my idea. Nike. When you want to wear sports clothes,
That's pretty good because
That's
you know what
pretty
they're
good.
about now. Like you
You
actually
know what
know
they're
what they're
about.
doing.
and you know that the win. So there's a time that I wear sports clothes, and that's when I think of Nike.
How about Nike? Here's an itemized checklist of every article of clothing that we sell. You should have at least 2 of each. And then it lists them all out.
That's a good.
Because
that's
that
a
way
good
you like,
idea.
they're telling you expectations right up front. One of the biggest issues with branding is unmet expectations. They're giving you
Mhm.
exactly what people around you expect.
Yeah, I do
like
have
that.
another.
I have
another.
one though.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You
Caleb,
go,
I
and
have
then I'll
one.
get. Yeah. Yeah. You
No.
go. Have
Shut
one.
up. I have one. I'm sorry, Caleb. I'm sorry.
No, you go. You give yours, and then I'm gonna give another one because I have a good one.
Everyone shut up. It's Nike.
Oh, dang. Like
Dang.
New York,
victory,
New York.
like
Yeah.
Well, see that this blows my idea out of the water. Because I had so here's why I like Nike. It's because it's emphasized. It's like this
Yeah.
is not just a brand. This is a lifestyle.
Yeah.
and it could
And
just be
that is-
underlined.
Yeah, so good. I like that. I like that.
And it's like they can also stylize it where like, because they spell out Nike sometimes. Sometimes they just have the check, the swish. You do the swish and then a smaller swish underneath it that's underlined.
No. Two
That's-
swishes on top of each other, spooning.
Yeah, and then you get like warm and cozy vibes. And then they can make a line of like queer friendly shoes and things that have 2 swishes like touching tips.
This is the okay. I love this. Here's my last idea for Nike, and then I'll find another one that's good. It's Nike. We're the Michael Jordan one.
Everybody remembers Michael Jordan. That's
Everybody,
I think that's
here's
the best.
because here's what people know about Michael Jordan. Okay, he saved the world.
Mm-hmm.
He saved the Looney Tunes.
Yeah, that's
He defeated the
wonderful.
Monstars, which means he's good at basketball.
Yeah.
Basketball is sport, and sport needs sport clothes. Nike.
Yeah.
He also played golf.
He
I
also
do
played
want
golf
and baseball briefly. I
He
do want to
did-
put out there that Caleb accidentally stumbled on the best Nike slogan, and it's Nike. Sport needs sport clothes.
That's it. I'm writing it down.
That's the
We're
one.
trademarking it.
Okay,
Junkies.
Sport needs sport clothes.
Sport
Okay.
needs sport clothes.
We're
So-
keeping the 2 swishes docking though. That's really good.
Yeah, that's
the
the
two
new
swishes
symbol.
talking.
That's the new symbol, but then it's sport needs sport clothes.
During Women's History Month, it's 2 swishes scissoring instead. Okay, so here I'm gonna throw out some brands, and then you guys tell me which one you want to go for next, because I feel like we've helped Nike enough.
For sure.
So
they should be paying us.
Smuckers, the jelly. There is also Geico, or BMW, the car brand.
Smuckers.
Which one
I feel like because Geico's already got so many, So Easy a Caveman could do it. 15 minutes, like all of it, like Geico's branded out the wazoo.
Yeah.
I think BMW. I don't know much about cars, so let's talk about.
I know a lot about jam.
We know a lot about
Okay.
jam.
Okay. So with Smucker's current slogan, and I didn't even know this, which means
I don't know
It's
what
not
it
a
is.
good slogan.
It sucks shit.
Yeah.
It's with a name like Smuckers, it has to be good.
Smuckers
First of
isn't
all,
that good of a name, so
It's not that good of a name. Like
It's not.
It's not. Okay, let's go with a name like Smuckers. We've already tackled that. Smuckers it's not that
So
great of a name.
let me throw out a counter slogan to theirs because there's like with a name like Smuckers, it's got to be good. Tastes better than the name feels.
Oh,
It's like Smuckers. Tastes better than the name
it
feels.
feels.
I feel dirty saying Smuckers. A little bit. It's like I
Mother
but it
Schmuckers.
feels.
Mother
It feel-
Schmucker.
Now there's where it is because we have Jif, which has a great tagline. Okay, which I will choosy moms choose Jif. So
It's pronounced.
now we have.
No,
Their new
that would
one
be an
is
incre-
it's pronounced GIF.
That would
No.
be incredible. If they actually made that their tagline for like an April Fool's Day, that would be so good.
So
Okay.
here's what I'm thinking: it's dirty moms choose Smuckers,
Ooh.
milfs choose Smuckers.
Gotta be jam and jelly because mothers shake for schmuckers.
It's Schmuckers. Guaranteed to get you a MILF.
Ooh.
Thick milfs choose Smuckers.
Yeah, like
Jam
we gotta
as
appeal to
thick
the
as your
sex
MILF.
symbol here. Yeah.
That's what we gotta go for because Cordell said that saying the name Smuckers felt dirty, and I was like, you
Appeal
know
to
what?
that.
You know what? Sex
Get freaky.
sells.
Sex sells.
Sex sells. Sex
Like,
sells.
I'm not gonna lie, sitting here thinking about hot busty MILFs eating some jam, I kinda wanna make a PB&J.
Yeah, and you know what jam you should use?
Schmuckers.
It's
Exactly.
right there.
It's right there. It's right there. It's
Oh my
so
God.
perfect. Okay, so
Schmothers.
choosy milfs choose Smuckers.
Choosy MILFs
Choosy
choose
MILFs.
Smuckers.
Schmuckers. MILFs. Schmuckers. The jam for mother schmuckers.
What if it's just the jam for milfs? Because I feel like we have to. I feel like MILF feels right.
Smashed
MILF
fruit.
is right in there.
Smashed fruit for smashed MILFs.
That's pretty good.
That way it's like post-coital recovery snack.
Yeah, like you gotta rebuild
Yeah,
your energy after
that's it.
expending it smashing a MILF.
That's it. Write that down, Sammy. Smashed fruit for smashed MILFs.
I'm writing it down.
Okay. So, okay. Do you want to do like one more? How are we feeling about one more? And
I
this
want
is
to
gonna be
keep
the one-
branding. I could brand
let's
forever.
do two more. Two more
Let's
for
do
sure.
two
keep
more.
going.
Let's do two more. Okay, so here are three brands to choose from. Okay. Disneyland,
Mm.
Budweiser, or Volkswagen.
I'm leaning toward Disney though.
Yeah, it's been a while since we ragged on Disney. We could do that.
Okay, Disney World, or
Disney World.
Disneyland,
Happiest place on earth.
happiest place on earth. Now, already points against us. Everyone knows that slogan.
Yeah,
So
for
it's
sure.
gonna
For
be-
sure.
So we've got our work cut out for us.
Let me take a spin on this, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
So Disneyland, right?
Happiest place on earth.
Happiest place on earth.
Actually, we're gonna take that. We're gonna yoink that. Junk House is the happiest
Junk
place
House,
on earth.
happiest place on earth.
They don't have a
Nothing will go
slogan.
wrong
Let's
there.
make something up. Cordell, what's your idea for their new slogan?
So they claim to be happiest place on earth, but everybody knows going to an amusement park is largely a miserable experience.
Very,
You
Mhm.
very
spend
sad.
most of the time too warm, standing
Mhm.
in line, and you get a
Hungry.
few minutes to make it feel like it was worth it, like that adrenaline payoff, and then you're back to lines and expensive food. So here's my pitch, and I think any theme park could adopt this.
I think, yeah, I'm ready.
Disneyland, come in the off season.
I like this. I like this quite a
Be
bit.
helpful. Be helpful to your
So-
customers.
Come inside when there's no one.
Yeah.
Disneyland, break in after hours.
Also, a lot of people think it's like essential to go to Disneyland. So,
Mhm.
Disneyland, make your pilgrimage today.
Or, okay, hear me
Mecca.
out. Hear me out.
It's Mecca.
Disneyland, you don't have to come here.
Play hard to get.
Disneyland, you keep. No, here's the reality.
Stay
of
away.
it. Disneyland, put it on a credit card. Just put it on a credit card.
Think about it till later.
Disneyland, little credit card debt never hurt nobody.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Okay. I'm sure. Okay. We have to launch a promotion with this one.
Okay.
So, it Disneyland. Buy 5 years of Disney Plus, get in free.
That would be so good.
That
Yeah,
would
just
be,
like
wow.
you pay for 5 years of Disney Plus up front.
Get into everybody would
Go
be
to
doing
Disney
it.
World.
That's genius.
Yeah.
And then everybody gets into Disneyland and they're like, well, the ticket was free. Let me spend a lot more money on food and beverages and souvenirs.
Yeah. Or Disneyland. We're trying to get rid of the racist rides.
Disneyland, our fans hate that we're trying to get rid of the racist rides.
Honestly, God.
Disneyland, why do you want Brer Rabbit to stick around so bad? Like, why?
Disneyland. Ah, woo!
I like that one.
It makes you feel like a roller coaster just
It
went
does.
by.
Yeah.
Or a wolf.
Oh, yeah. You could, depending on the
Yeah.
person's pronunciation.
Now, I
Okay,
do think we unfortunately tapped the best marketing vein, and it is in fact MILFs. So
Yeah.
Disneyland, MILFs are here as well.
Okay.
Should be called MILFland. Am I right? That's the whole tagline. Disneyland.
Okay, here's my real idea.
Okay.
Disneyland. You know the moms are bringing their kids here.
MILF Central.
Mill City.
Should be
How
called
many
MILFland, am I right?
How many affairs do you think happen at Disney every year?
Probably so many.
So
like
many.
you go to Disneyland and you
Mhm.
have an exhausting, like you're a mom, you're tired, you're worn out, you have an exhausting day at the park, and you decide second day, you're like, husband, take the kids, I'm staying in the hotel. You're lounging, getting some breakfast, and this like hot dude walks up, and he's secretly a Disney employee
Oh,
because they're
man.
trying to
That's
get
their
more money
job?
out of you.
Oh my God.
And yeah,
Oh
their
my
whole they have a
God.
slew of hot dudes whose whole job is to seduce MILFs and get
MILF
them to spend
hunters.
money on. They're MILF hunters. They got to get
Are
them to
they
spend
gonna,
money
like,
on the spa packages and stuff.
Oh, I was
So they
not,
start-
I was thinking blackmail. Be like you had
they
an
do blackmail them
affair.
afterward.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like
Probably
they
a
get a
lot.
commission on the blackmail money. Like you have this
Yeah,
hot torrid
like a
affair for the
10%.
day, and then
Like
you
a-
suddenly like, oh, I still feel sick, and then it's the week visit. You've had 6 days of steamy affairs and a lot of spa packages and expensive dinners,
Mhm.
and then you get blackmailed.
Mm.
I mean, I'd
Disneyland.
still pay for it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that sounds like a good experience.
Yeah. Like, those are
Disneyland.
hot men.
Come get blackmailed.
Disneyland, we have your browser history.
Disneyland. We got the best MILF hunters around.
Disneyland. We saw your high school Tumblr searches.
No.
Okay, what's the last one?
All right. So, all right. Here are the three great brands.
Okay.
Lay's potato chips,
Delicious.
Morton salt, or Trix cereal.
I'm leaning towards Trix, but what is your vibe, Cordell?
Honestly, kind of Tricks as well. I feel like there's, like, if we do Lay's, all the jokes are going to be about, haha, mostly air, blah, blah, blah. If we do Morton Salt, like, I don't even know what to do there, but Tricks we could find.
Tricks are for
I
kids.
just want to, yeah, we're going to go with Trix, but I want to read the Morton salt slogan
Yeah, tell
because
us.
it actually sucks shit. It's when it rains, it pours.
Your salt will clump together with high levels of moisture. You don't want that.
Yep.
Do we need to
It's
go to
bad.
Morton so we can help them?
I honestly want to reach out to Morton and be like, hey, we're not new at this. Listen to this episode to see some of our great work.
Morton's,
Anyway.
the salt for MILFs. It's done.
Yeah,
That's a
it's
way
done.
better.
It really is.
Like, think about it. If Morton's Salt Company, like tomorrow, put out a thing and they're like, PSA, here's our like press conference. Our new slogan is the salt for MILFs.
I'd buy it.
Could you imagine how much publicity they would get
That would be
for
incredible.
months on end? Like, they would go down in history.
But we're not here to help Morton.
No.
No.
We are
No.
here to help Trix cereal.
they're
Which,
for
as we
kids.
all know, Tricks are for kids. That is their tagline. Right out the gate, I am an adult.
Yeah.
And if I was not trying to cut back on carbs quite a bit because I'm a little bit worried about my health, then I would eat a bowl of Trix right now.
Yeah, fair.
Like, why are
And-
they only for kids?
Yeah, and you know what? You know what kids have the potential of having? Hot
Diabetes.
mothers.
Oh,
Oh,
So, okay,
we're
now
back
this
on
is-
the MILF
this is
train.
what-
Back on
Now-
the
no,
MILF
no.
train.
I don't want to just completely
MILF
shut
out.
down the MILF train.
Okay.
But I do want to say there is already a well-known MILF cereal. So I feel like making Trix another MILF cereal might not work. Do you guys not know the MILF cereal?
Yeah, Caleb.
Special
what's the-
K with the red berries?
That's what I thought. Actually, I was
Oh,
Yeah,
thinking
gotcha.
Special K with red
the
berries. That's
berries.
MILF cereal. That's MILF cereal. Now, so that means I don't think we can just say Trix is for MILFs.
Tricks are for MILFs. Yeah.
MILFs turn tricks.
There you go.
Ooh. Oh, smashed fruit for smashed MILFs. This
Fucking
one too.
The
Finally
Trix
we
Smuckers team up no one was
Yeah.
expecting.
It's like bits of dry jelly that when you pour the milk in there, you get some wet jelly instead.
Or like jelly in the middle of the cereal.
Like boba. It's like a
Yeah.
boba cereal.
That could
Well,
be
Fuck,
really
I'd eat
good,
the
actually.
fuck out of that.
You know how when you're eating like a scone or like a bagel, and you get like sometimes you use like clotted cream, like that stuff's pretty good.
Yeah.
I feel like they should make a like jelly dairy blend that's just easy to spread. Like it jelly can be hard to spread sometimes,
Mhm.
True.
but like
fair.
butter and cream are easier to spread. So some kind of blend in there that just spreads evenly. You got a good blend of flavor
Ooh.
across the whole bagel.
Makes it a little
So-
creamier too.
Yeah.
So that's
Mm.
good.
You just refrigerate it.
So
Mm.
here
We're
is-
gonna be
here is-
millionaires.
Here's my pitch for tricks. Tricks. Several fruit shapes, one fruit flavor.
That's good. You got to manage expectation.
We got that. We like that.
That's what I'm thinking.
Let me flip it in the other direction because you want an
Okay.
incentive to keep buying tricks.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Tricks. We promise each individual cereal piece tastes different.
Wait, but because you don't want them
That's
to
a
just
lie.
buy one thing.
No, you
We-
want
no,
them
no,
to
no,
keep
no,
testing it.
You
Keep
want them to
trying
keep
out.
getting boxes.
Oh,
And
yeah,
people are gonna
each
like-
box. Gotcha.
Every box tastes different.
But here's the issue there.
Mhm.
If every box tastes different, then there's no real incentive to keep buying it because you want consistency. What I kind of like about mine
because-
is that like if you say tricks, each color tastes different, then you got kids like having parties where they buy all the Trix cereal from the Walmart and they each keep tasting all the
Is
different
it like
flavors.
it's like a pill popping party, but,
but yeah, for
children.
Trix. And so like they're eating all the flavors trying to see if they do taste different. And
No,
they
because-
don't.
All right.
Because here's the trick with the other one.
Uh-huh.
It's not the cereal that tastes different.
It's the box.
It's the box. So you can
Oh.
lie, you can make more money, and you don't have to change any of the cereal because it all
My-
tastes the same,
see,
fucker.
My thought was that like if you're eating a bowl of Trix and you think strawberry, then it will taste like strawberry. But if you think blackberry, it'll taste like black. So here's what you do: is each box tastes different, and on the cover of the box, on the outside of the box, it's just all strawberries on one,
Yeah.
and then all apple on another one,
and the
then
cardboard,
all
if you eat the
watermelon.
cardboard, it tastes like
Cardboard-
that.
It's-
that
Well, I was gonna say that
The
way it's just
slogan-
the same cereal,
the
and then you
slogan
just eat
is
it. And
just-
oh yeah.
Tricks. Eat the cardboard. That's it. They just
They can update the nutrition information and up the fiber by so fucking much.
because you're supposed to eat the
Eat the
Eat the
cardboard.
cardboard.
Tricks. Taste our box.
Ugh.
That's it. Tricks. Eat the box.
It has to. You have to say R. You have to say R because
Oh, eat our
Yeah,
box.
Eat our box.
Eat our box. Trick. Eat our box.
Wow, that's so good.
I think we fucking nailed it. Sammy, can you run us through the slogans we created?
So I
'Cause
only
they're
wrote down
all
one.
so good. Okay.
Incredible. Yeah,
10
Caleb,
out of
you
10.
in the second slogan were like, Sammy, write that down, and then never said it again.
Yes.
So I can't blame her
So the
for
only
not
one I
having
have-
it anymore.
The only one that I have written down is smashed fruit for smashed milfs.
Okay, we did Nike,
fuck.
which is sports needs sports clothes.
Sport needs sport clothes.
The sport needs sports clothes.
Yeah.
Smash fruit for smash milfs. Disneyland. Did we ever actually?
I don't think we
Decided
one.
We
for that
never
one.
chose a specific one, but my favorite was,
Kids bring milfs. No.
I don't know. I think the Disney one was like, I don't remember. I don't think we ever settled that debate.
I feel like
did
Disney
not.
get blackmailed is
Yeah.
pretty great, or Disney. You don't have
Don't come here.
Disney, we have guns.
I do like, you don't have to come here. That's probably my favorite. Disneyland. No.
You know,
Like, we don't need you.
Disneyland. The park closes at 8:30 a.m. after opening at 8.
Disneyland. You don't have to be here.
I think Disneyland. Don't come.
Don't come. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's what I'm writing down. Don't come. Do not come.
And then, of course, our classic.
That was actually the original Kellogg's slogan as well. Was Kellogg's don't come.
Don't come.
Don't come. And then tricks are for MILFs. No, I'm just kidding. That wasn't it.
MILFs turn tricks. No, it's Eat Our Box.
Is eat our box.
Eat our
this is-
box. The best one.
So Disney trick cereal, Nike, get at us if you want to use these slogans. TM on all of them.
Yeah, Nike, if you come out with like clothing that has the two swishes touching tips, I will sue. 100%. That is my intellectual property. I
I'm
know
still
you
so-
listen.
That's still so good. It's Nike, we know you listen. Don't use our shit without asking us.
Don't do it.
We find out in a couple weeks that Scrimlore got a very cushy job at Nike and has been stealing our slogan ideas.
I would find a way to kill a ghost.
Well, we simply call the ghoul getters
The
and they go
ghoul
get
getters.
that ghoul.
Well,
How we do
you
it.
know what I do? Because of
Yes.
a fun little segment. Do you know what I do? You know
You
what we're
read
doing?
reviews and
They're
they're really
really
bad,
bad, so
so
guess
guess
the
the movie.
Hi guys.
This is my
welcome
favorite.
back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, and also welcome back. Where this is a 1/2-star review from TQ Sully. TQ Sully. This might be the most ridiculous movie I've ever seen. Another to tie in that one. 1/2-star review from DJ Jam Master H. We were talking about Jam earlier. If Disney did E E.T.,
Ding ding ding, Mac and me.
no. Cordell.
Uh, um, I don't know.
Okay, then we're passing to the next hint. 1/2-star review from Carlin Steer. I very much did not like this trilogy. It seemed like all main character wants is to be part of a marginalized group, but I also feel that the creators, in what I guess could be called an effort to raise awareness of certain ethnic and racial groups, still perpetuate harmful stereotypes. The actors did what they could with the material they were given. I'll give them that. All in all,
Is it?
it felt like someone watched Twilight while on drugs and thought they could remake it for children.
Is it Zombies?
Which one?
Zombies 3.
Yeah, Zombies 3.
Oh my god, that classic piece of cinema.
The classic piece of cinema. We were talking about
If
Disney.
Disney made E.T.
Well, because there are aliens in the third, and
yeah.
E.T. is the
Oh,
only
yeah.
recognizable alien ever.
It's an
That's- yeah,
alien
that's true.
invasion.
Invade.
3 was easily my favorite. Those were so good.
Three had the best music.
I did
will-
enjoy 3 a decent bit.
I will. Now I'm gonna go watch it. Oh my god.
You know what, for real though, what actual Disney musical trilogy I do want to revisit? It is High School Musical.
Ooh.
It has been
Oh
long
my
enough
God.
that like I would love to just take a day where I don't have mental capacity and just relive those movies.
I have just so many bad memories associated with High School Musical, but specifically High School Musical 3, because that came out on DVD 3 days before I went to the hospital to be diagnosed diabetic. And so it was getting to the point where I was like on the couch because me and my brother shared a room at that point, and our room was getting repainted and some of the walls like torn out and redone because they were all 70s wood paneling, and you know how that is. So we were
Classic.
sleeping in the living room. So I was like laying on the couch, partially trying to sleep while my sisters were all watching the movie. But it was getting to the point of blood sugar being high where I was starting to see double of stuff sometimes
Oh no.
and like blurry and fading. So I was just like trying not to throw up while watching this movie. It was very bad.
So, Caleb, I have a very, very important question regarding that story.
Probably have an answer.
Do you think High School Musical 3 gave you diabetes?
I don't think that did,
Ooh.
but for several years I blamed Magic Springs, the Arkansas amusement park, because
Oh,
5 days before I went to the hospital, my dad took me and my brother there, and that is where the throwing up started, and we were just like, it's because of motion sickness. So we went home. And then I kept throwing up. So they're like, it's a stomach virus. So they gave me Sprite, crackers, and ramen to try and settle my stomach. All three things that are notoriously not good for your blood sugar if you don't have a pancreas.
Yeah.
And so it just kept getting progressively worse. And then I woke up one morning and I was like, Papa, I cannot feel my legs. And he said, well, that's not good. And took me to the doctor. And the doctor checked my blood sugar and they said, oops, he maxed out our blood sugar meter. And so they took me to the hospital and they said, well, your blood sugar's 1,156. Time to go to the big state hospital. And I went to Children's and I woke up 3 days later.
So, Caleb, tell our listeners who might not be familiar with blood sugar levels, what is a healthy range for your blood sugar to sit at?
Your blood sugar should be between 80 and 100.
So you were
a cool
11 times over.
A cool 1,000 plus over.
Ugh.
So yeah.
Holy moly.
Yeah, but no, I really did. So here's what I remember. Ready?
Yeah.
I wake up, I say, Papa, I cannot feel my legs. I wake up 3 days later to a nurse looking at me and saying, you have a killer left hook. Because apparently as they drug me out of the helicopter that they had to use to get me to the hospital, I was swinging left and right and hitting whoever was trying to touch me.
Oh my God.
So I hit him directly in the jaw, and apparently it was bruised for several days.
Incredible. Because having really high or really low blood sugar manifests a lot like being blackout drunk.
Yeah. Like when my blood sugar gets when it gets above 200, Olivia knows because I am just irrationally short fused. So like a little thing, like last night, for some reason, my blood sugar was like hovering around 220 for some reason.
Mhm.
Don't know why. But my boss just could not stop pissing me off all night. And I just every few minutes I'd be like, I just want him to shut the fuck up. I don't want to talk to him. Why does he call me and tell me about his stupid life? Nobody wants to know. Like
damn.
Like I was so angry. It was bad.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember when Caleb and I roomed together in college, he had gotten this like thing that would make a high-pitched squeal if his blood sugar dropped to a dangerous level while he was asleep.
Yeah, and I have a similar thing now that's on my phone.
The thing about Caleb, though, Caleb's a heavy sleeper. And so his blood sugar alert never woke him up. It woke me up. And I would have to get up, get his glucose tablets, wake him up, kind of force one into his mouth, and then go back to sleep.
It's true.
Oh my God.
And the
It's
first night
true.
it happened, I was like, is that a smoke detector? Like, it took me a long time
Am I
to
gonna
finally,
die?
like, wake him up.
Dude.
Yeah.
But that's so funny that you have, I mean, that experience is way worse than mine. But my experience with High School Musical, that's funny, is my high school performed High School Musical.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah.
a lot of weird shit with that, like a lot of rumors going around that if you were in it, you're gay. So like a lot of at a Christian high school, a lot of boys didn't sign up. So but like the day that they were doing the show was the first day I had met a girl online, or not online, but like through text, through friends. And we had started dating through text. She was just like a town away, so we didn't get to see each other a lot, or like at all at that point. And the first night of the performance was the first night that I went to see her. And it was me and my friends Ian and Zach. And it was just so awkward. She was doing like a choir performance, and the first thing she said to me was, "I literally just threw up." Should have known there were red flags from that first interaction. But yeah, while we were, it was just super quick. I like gave her a hug and we left, and Zach was red. He was trying to hold back laughing because he felt so awkward. And we were just walking to the car, and he was like, "I'm trying not to fucking die. She said you threw it up." And then we went and watched this weird, not good performance of High School Musical where Ronnie, Ronnie, I don't know if Ronnie listens to this. Ronnie, me and Caleb's friend, had this beautiful part. They like just all of this messed up beautiful gold that somebody has it, and we'll need to watch it because it's incredible.
I have on a shelf right now. I can look up and see where it is. The
Yes.
DVD, the CD copy of when I was in 7th grade and performed in High School Musical Junior.
My
And
God.
I was
Seen it.
Ryan Evans, and it was young fat Cordell that looked like a baby bear shoved into like a dress shirt, and like in the middle of one of the numbers, I got down on a knee and my pants ripped.
Oh
And-
my God.
Oh yeah, it was not only just one of the cringiest, worst things I'll ever force you to watch, but it also started the grand tradition of me ripping my pants in every show for about 4 years because
Oh.
they never fit me right, ever.
Oh my God. Can we
I
figure out a
was-
way to play that on stream? Can we stream that?
Probably.
Okay.
I was also in a production of High School Musical, except it was me and my brother in the theater growing up. The theater program that we did were kind of the two leads for everything. And so we both tried out for Troy. And I was very upset when Daniel got it and I instead got the father and played my brother's father in the show. So that was fun.
I'm not my brother's keeper, but I did play his father once.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, West Virginia, back where I grew up, also had the thing where if you do theater, you're so gay. And
Ugh.
like, yeah. So I
It's
guess
so
for
stupid.
for a long time, I was apparently very gay. Still kind of
Those-
gay when I have the free time now, it would seem.
Those rumors, I think, probably existed when I was in high school, but I didn't hear them. So,
Yeah.
Well,
I only heard it
it's-
because my friends, I think somebody was like, yeah, nobody's doing this because gay. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Which-
because of the gay.
always made me laugh because like even like middle school and high school, I was like, yeah, but I'm doing a thing that spends most of my time around girls, and they're
Right.
often in various states of undress because quick changes and just rehearsals and all of this. So I spend all my time around women, becoming good friends with them, and you're like getting sweaty with a lot of dudes and then taking a shower after practice with them. Like, I don't really know who here is more gay. So yeah, that's what always was weird to me is it's like, I mean, none of this matters. But why is it more gay to spend time with women doing things they enjoy and I enjoy
Yeah.
than it is to just be getting sweaty with dudes?
Don't you know all of us women are gay? We're all gay.
Oh, that's it.
Every
That's
single one
it.
of
That's
us.
why no women want me.
My watch says you're married?
Yeah, I am. But
Speaking of things that are weird, it's the vocal range of the lead singer from Guitar Hero 3, who can somehow both do dragon forces through the fire and the flames,
Yeah.
and somehow also do the speck of vocals that are in our opening and closing theme song, Psycho Billy Freak Out by the Reverend Horton Heat, off the album Smoke 'em If You Got 'em.
take this
Thank you.
opportunity to plug our original parody song, Ghoul Getters.
Here, I'll sing a little bit of Ghoul Getters for you, just so you can kind of get an idea for the lyrics, okay?
Yeah.
If there's something weird in your abode, who you gonna text? Ghoul Getters. If there's something strange in your guest bathroom, who's your best contact? Ghoul Getters. Call 1-800-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-555-5
like, if you're getting blown by a horny ghost, who you gonna DM? Go getters! If the ghost won't leave and he's just outside.
And so everyone listening to this, here's an actual call to action. Email us a crisp MP3 or WAV file of you saying ghoul getters.
In the Ghostbusters style. Because that way when
In
this
the
song
yes.
comes together, oh baby.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Oh baby.
Which will probably need to be in October. I don't think we're-
October,
Yeah,
it's now that we're going this deep into it, like it's not getting done for this episode.
Yeah.
If you want to, you can also review us on iTunes and Spotify. Would really appreciate that.
I say, I don't think there's been any new reviews. There have not been any new
No.
reviews.
No, sadly.
I think we should leave like 1-star Junk House reviews, but at the same time, I don't. Like, I think it'd be hilarious to one day be able to read the 1-star reviews for our show, but I want them to be
would cry.
genuine and not like I want people to actually like us and then read the actual bad ones, you know?
Yeah, that
But-
is going to be a while, and I agree with Caleb. I might cry. So
Yeah. We'll have to vet them before the episode, or else it's just like us breaking down because someone was mean to us on the internet.
This podcast sucks so bad, and I hate everyone that is on it and does it. Oh, okay.
And I
Like,
want
that's
them to
not-
take this very personally. They're bad people and dumb and also bad.
Exactly. Why
Hey.
would no?
I cry every
Hey,
time.
Cordell, do we have any emails?
We actually do. Would you like to hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This email comes from Fielding.
Oh.
Junk House. Did you know? Mildred left me.
Oh.
No.
Turns out she only needed citizenship. I'm devastated and lost. Life just doesn't feel the same without her. I haven't ectoplasmed once since she left, and my mind tortures me. Apologies for being absent lately. Did you know? First and second place in the Olympics were not invented until shortly after the Bronze Age. Thank you for subscribing to Did You Know? This time I'm really gonna do it.
I'm so sorry about Mildred Fielding, but good news.
Good news.
What does Fielding get?
Whenever I read that email for the first time, I missed that last sentence. I read everything else, And so
So-
when I read it this time, and I was like, this time I'm really gonna do it. I was like, oh man.
Fielding,
Yeah.
you get a ghost.
You get a ghost.
So
guaranteed.
fuck Mildred. You get a new ghost.
You get a new one. You know, there's plenty of ghosts in the sea, as they say.
Let me check with the current ghosts here.
and by plenty of ghosts, there's 5.
There's 5.
There's
Alright.
only 5 left.
Hey, are
4?
any of you just
5.
looking
Scribblers, okay.
to do this for citizenship? No? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. So one of them is just looking for citizenship. So I'm gonna take that one out of the running for you, Fielding.
No. Fielding don't need
So
that.
so don't worry. You will not get Bethany. You're gonna get one of the other 4. And I don't want to tell you their names because Bethany you're not gonna get. So I'll tell you their name. But the rest of them, I want you to get to know them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, fair warning, there's a like 1/4 chance of you getting Scrimlore.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Scrimlore's sloppy. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
But maybe that's what you need,
Oh.
after
maybe
you
that
need some
is what
sloppy
Fielding
toppy.
needs. You know,
Sloppy ectoplasm toppy.
if you would like to email us and help a ghost get a green card, you can do so at junkhousemailbox@gmail.com.
Or just a companion as well, hopefully.
Oh yeah, if you
Bethany-
just want to while away the hours.
Yeah.
Bethany said, she'll probably stick around afterward. So who knows?
That is true. Like it's a possibility. But remember, you can just make your own ghosts. It's not that hard.
Not as hard as me.
Yeah. You can just kill people and make your own ghosts.
Free ghosts?
Free ghosts.
Free ghosts make me horny.
Horny ghosts make me free.
Ghost for horny free.
And as we say every week, horny?
Horny.
Horny?
Horny.